got my Apple Watch today, so it's gonna tell me how many calories I burned during this live stream, which is gonna be kind of insane. We shall see. All right, let's get it. $35. 35 in a row. If you guys thought it was a loop, please hit the follow button. I appreciate it. I just started. I'm not even 100 shots in yet. That was 35 in a row. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes over here. I'm gonna keep going. $42. $42 in a row. So 35 and 42. Hit that follow button if you guys thought it was a loop. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna keep shooting. Over here, hit that subscribe button if you guys thought it was a loop. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep shooting. That was 40. What'd I say? I don't even remember. 42. I appreciate it, guys. Hit that follow. I'm gonna keep shooting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, is the connection good? Just curious. Have I stuttered at all, or have I cut in and out at all? Connection's good? Okay. Wait, yes, connection's good? Yeah, it ain't laggy. Cool. Just wanted to check. That was only 21. That was only 23. That was stupid. Ew. That was only 23. Hit that follow button if you guys thought it was loop. These are the new Equals Nate Robinson collab shoes. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. Hit that subscribe button over here. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes. I'm gonna keep going. That was only like 22. Ugh. Oh my God. Oh my God. 37. Stuck in the 30s today. That was only 37. You just hit 201 in a row. Good job. That was only 37. Hit that subscribe, hit that follow if you guys thought it was a loop. I appreciate it. Oh man. Hit that subscribe button over here. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes. Whew, I'm gonna keep shooting. Oh my God. Only 17. 48. Whatever. Ugh. 48 in a row. That miss didn't feel like it was a miss. But if you guys thought it was a loop, please hit the follow button. These are called the Equals 360. I like them a lot, actually. They're the Nate Robinson collab. They just dropped a couple weeks ago. But I appreciate it, guys. Hit that follow button if you guys thought that was a loop. It's not. Hit that subscribe button over here. I'm gonna keep shooting. Hit that subscribe. Let's see if we can get to 300 likes. Let's see if we can get to 300 likes up there. I appreciate it, guys. That was only 48. I don't know if I'm gonna get a 100 today, but I at least want to get a 50. Dude, 28. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. That was only 28. Hit that follow if you guys thought it was a loop. That was 28. Nothing insane. My high today so far is like 48. Hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can get to 300 likes by the next time I turn around. I appreciate it. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna keep shooting. Got a 16 twice. 107. And the ball bounced out at 50. One of the balls dribbled out at 50. So the last 50 was only with 2 balls. 107 in a row. There we go. The ball bounced out of the machine at like 51, which kind of usually messes me up a little bit. So I'm glad that I locked in. So that's my first 100 in the new Equals 360, which is pretty sick. These are the Nate Robinson collab. So if you guys thought it was a loop, please hit the follow button. That's my 104th time making 100 in a row or more. Please hit that follow, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. That was 107 in a row. I'm gonna keep shooting for a little bit. I'm not sure if you guys have seen my video today. So I announced November 29th this year. So in like 145 days, I'm gonna attempt to break the world record for threes made in 24 hours. It's gonna be my 3rd attempt. So this is gonna be me training. I got my Apple Watch now, so I can track all my workouts and kind of try to get me in the best shape of my life. So I'm gonna be attempting to break that record, 10,381 makes in 24 hours, November 29th. Mark your calendars. I appreciate it, guys. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna shoot for a little bit. A lot of times after I get 100, I lose motivation to shoot. So deserve sponsors. I'm gonna be reaching out to a ton of companies to see if they would want to sponsor the world record attempt. I got all of this wall area to put companies kind of like the Dime. So we'll see, but hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. I don't know how much more I'm gonna shoot. After I usually get 100, I kind of lose motivation. So I might shoot for a little bit longer. I've been shooting for about 40-ish minutes. Siri thought I was. That's fine, Siri. I wasn't talking to you. She said okay. But I appreciate it. Hit that follow. I might be done shooting here in a little bit. That was 107. I'm gonna just try to get to 600 shots, so I'll shoot for a little bit longer. 46. Whew. That was 46 in a row. My longest streak today was 107. I'm gonna talk to you guys for a little bit, but I appreciate it. Hit that follow, hit that subscribe button if you guys thought it was a loop. There's a kid coming in, shooting on the shooting machine in a little bit, so I wanted to try to at least get to 40 minutes. Ooh, but I appreciate it. Let me turn off my watch. Nice. So 107 was my most today. That's my like 104th time making 103s in a row or more. But I announced today, November 29th. So in like 145 days, I'll be doing my 3rd attempt at the world record for threes made in 24 hours. Lock in, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna be live streaming on both platforms. It's gonna be absolutely insane. But this last week was kind of the start of my training. I started training, doing more conditioning and stuff. I'm gonna be doing a lot more conditioning and stuff leading up to this world record attempt. I'm trying to drop like 15, 20 pounds, see if I can be a little bit lighter. I'm at like 222 right now. So we'll see. Any tips for new shooters? Get in the gym, shoot every single day. My gym does have AC, but one of them is off right now. So I got like for the world record, I'm gonna make sure both of them are cooking, because I got to make sure that I'm all solid and I don't cramp as much this time. But the main thing for beginning shooters is honestly just get in the gym, shoot every single day. That's the main thing. Got to be dedicated and determined to it to see results and to be consistent. So find what works for you, and then just kind of keep your head down and don't listen to anybody. What teams do I, Golden State's my favorite basketball team in the NBA. Steph's my favorite player of all time. He's a big reason why I'm doing the hundreds right now, because I saw him make 105 4 years ago, and I wanted to see if I could do it, and now I've done it 104 different times, which I never thought that would be my list, and now I'm shooting for 200. So I have 2 more goals. I want to do the world record attempt one more time, which is going to be November 29th this year, barring any setbacks or anything, injury stuff I can't prepare for. But right now, that's the date. And then I think I want to get 200 in a row. But I mean, that's good. That's going to happen naturally if it does, just from my training like this. When I get a couple months closer, so I'm about 4.5-ish months out from the world record attempt. I would say in about 2 months, I'll probably start adding where I shoot 2 or 3 times a day. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and then once in the late afternoon, to start getting used to shooting at different times, different parts of the day, because I know that that's going to sneak up on me on the world record attempt. But the biggest thing is I'm trying to eat healthier, and I'm trying to shed some body weight. So last attempt I was at like, first attempt I was at like 215. Second attempt I was at like 225. Right now I'm at like 221. So I'm trying to, I got 5 months to see how low I can get healthy wise. I don't want to lose weight in an unhealthy way. So we will see, because I gotta have enough like, I don't know, I mean, I can't lose, I gotta be healthy in a way to do this to last 24 hours for a world record attempt. But I know people wanted to see me try to do it again. This is going to be my final attempt regardless of what happens. I want to finish. So even if my body can't, I want the world record stream to last 24 hours, because the other 2 times did not. First one lasted, I think, 21 hours. Second one lasted like, I think I ended up lasting like 16, but in terms of how long I shot, was about 13. What's up, Daria? World record attempt number 3. Will your strategy for the 24-hour challenge be different? It's definitely going to be different than it was the second attempt. I tried really hard to try to make like 500 an hour and try to be really strategic with it, but I didn't like that. I think the stop start kind of hurt me a little bit. So I'm gonna kind of do what I did the first attempt, just in a sense of pacing. So try to knock out as much as I can when I'm fresh. But I'll have a better plan back end wise after I've kind of given my biggest like first push, to kind of counteract how my body will react and stuff. So we will see. Yeah, I hit 107 today. I've shot for like the last hour, so I'm done shooting today. But I hit 107 in a row today. World record attempt is going to be November 29th. Hopefully, perfect world, I somehow hit 200 in a row before the world record attempt, so that my my 2 goals that I have are complete by then. But yeah, I'll be shooting again tomorrow. I'll be shooting every day this week, Monday through Friday. What different things are you going to do to prepare? The biggest thing that I'm going to change is I'm going to be doing a lot more cardio, like a lot more running. Like I've already ran a lot more this week. Trying to eat healthier so I can try to lose a little bit of weight. I didn't really change too much of what I was eating leading up to the second attempt. And the training that I was doing, which was great for jumping and stuff, I don't think was all that great for the world, for like training to do what I'm trying to do. So the conditioning stuff is going to be the biggest factor in what are we... Is it raining again? Go check for me. I believe I'm tripping. Is it really? Dude, what the heck? I'm so tired of it raining in Ohio. But yeah, I'm going to go for the world record attempt again. I'm going to do it in November 29th. Why'd I stop doing the shooter series? I stopped doing the 3-point shooter series because one, I liked the story, but they started getting too frustrating to make. I had the story laid out and they started doing not all that great. So the time that was going into making those series, or those videos, didn't outweigh like me actually make the, like, I don't know, or how well they did, like the performance. So and I have a full-time job, so I didn't have that much time to film content anyways. So I wanted to go back and film content that I liked and that I enjoyed making, rather than being known for a series guy. Like, I don't know. Tip, because he's asked 90,000 times. I mean, the main thing is just stay dedicated, determined, stay in the gym every single day. Give yourself an off day, obviously, to not burn out or anything, but I'd say 5 to 6 days a week, stay in the gym, get shots up, and just stay determined. How about the strategy on the day of the world record attempt? Any changes? Yes, that's going to be like probably the biggest change from the second attempt. The first attempt, I just kind of winged it. Because I threw it together in like 30 days. I only had like 30 days of promotion and stuff before the first world record attempt. The second world record attempt, I had it all planned out to where I was going to try to pace myself at like 500 makes an hour. And it's because it usually takes me about 32 minutes-ish, give or take, to make 500 threes. So my plan for that one was make 500, rest for the rest of the hour, and then make 500, rest for the rest of the hour, and keep that 500 make pace. I think the stop-start of it kind of hurt, and then I was getting stretched out and stuff, like every time I rested, which with like a massage gun and stuff, which I don't think was bad, but I shouldn't have done it right from the get-go, because my muscles were already going through a whole bunch of cramping and stuff. And then I think the constant wear and tear from like the massage guns and stuff really affected and aggravated and made the cramping worse. But I also wasn't in as good a shape as I was the first attempt. The first attempt, I was coming off of my professional basketball season, so I was in a lot better conditioning shape. So that's what I'm trying to get to do just now. I'm going to be playing in a lot of different open gyms. I'm going to be running almost every single day, just like a mile. And then on Sundays, I'm going to run like 2-3 miles outside because I like running outside. What's your strategy for shooting for the 24 hours? The good thing, I guess, is that I've attempted it twice, so I kind of know what to expect in terms of like how tired I'm going to be when I'm like sleepy and stuff. But other than that, I mean, I think I didn't really get super tired. I don't remember because I was in so much pain the second attempt. The first attempt, I remember I got really tired at a certain point, and I closed my eyes for like 3-4 minutes, and it felt like I slept for a day. So I don't know. This attempt's going to be my last one. So I'm trying to get my body into the best shape that it possibly can be, so that this attempt can be better than the second one. I don't like how I went out on the second one, but my body basically shut down on me. So one thing is about a 24-hour world record, which is different than a lot of other world records, is your body anyways doesn't like doing the same motion for 24 hours. So nothing can really prepare your body for how your body is going to react to doing something like that. All I can do right now is try to get my body in the best shape possible to try to endure that. And that's what I'm going to be trying to do. I'm going to be documenting a lot of my training and stuff. So over the next, I'm not going to do it like an everyday update or something, but I'm going to be sprinkling that into my content, because since it's like 5 months away, 4 or 5 months away, I don't want to like overrun your guys' feed and my page with the training for the world record, but I'll at least be doing 2 or 3 videos a week, kind of updating you guys on I got an Apple Watch now, so I'll be doing calories, I'll be doing how many steps I take a day, running, I'll be keeping track of all that. So I'll be doing a lot of different stuff in terms of keeping you guys kind of updated. I'll be taking questions, I'll be taking advice, all that kind of stuff, because this is going to be my last time attempting it. I don't know how my body's going to react, but I'm excited. This past week has been fun, kind of training and jumping back into training like I'm going to play in a season. But I think the biggest difference in terms of getting my body ready is that I am trying to eat better, which I already feel the benefits of that this past week, and then I'm trying to run a little bit more, so I already feel a little bit better. I think I'm already in better shape now than what I was the second attempt. So all signs point to up, I guess, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. I already know what to expect, but that's already a scary thing, because the first time I didn't know what to expect. Maybe that's why I did better than I did the second time. But we'll see. We got a couple months to wait for that. So I appreciate you guys watching. My longest streak today was 107. So that was my 104th time hitting over 100. But I really do appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna be live streaming it on YouTube and TikTok, the world record stream in November. So yeah. So stay up to date. I'm gonna be reaching out to companies, seeing who wants to be involved, and hopefully reaching out to some other creators to see if anybody wants to be involved with it. But I appreciate it. Always remember peace, love, and positivity. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and always remember to be positive. Peace.